15 years ago, for my 60th birthday, I decided to come out of my semi-musical retirement and put on a concert. And what I did is I put on a concert that was kind of a memoir of my musical development, my musical years, my musical partners, and that sort of thing. So this month, as I turned 75, I thought I would do another concert, and things have changed. I've done a lot of birthday concerts since then, but I haven't done another memoir of my musical background. And so I decided this time I would do it, and I'd do some new things. One of the new things is doing it on video rather than live. But I'll add a few new twists to some of the old songs, add some new songs with old twists, I guess. Anyway, back then I started with a tune that I had known since I was very young. My father played in big bands, and I grew up listening to that music, and I always thought I would be a singer with bands and sing those kind of jazz songs. And so I started that concert with Sentimental Journey, and I did it as a karaoke with a full band. But I've got a new arrangement that I'm going to try. We'll see how it works. And I'm doing it on this nice KLB ukulele that Carrie made for me during the pandemic. It's cherry and cedar, and it's really nice. I've put it to a special use, which you'll see in a minute. And so this is my new rendition of Sentimental Journey. Sentimental journey, gonna set my heart at ease. Gonna take a sentimental journey to renew old memories. Got my bag, I got my reservation. Spent each dime I could afford. Child in wild anticipation, long to hear that all aboard. 7, that's the time we leave at 7. I'll be waiting up for heaven, cutting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. Never thought my heart could be so yearning. Why did I decide to roam? Gonna make this sentimental journey, sentimental journey home. 7, that's the time we leave at 7. I'll be waiting up for heaven, cutting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. Never thought my heart could be so yearning. Why did I decide to roam? Gonna make this sentimental journey, sentimental journey home. Sentimental Journey on the slide ukulele. So Anyway, that was one of the first songs I learned to play on the. Actually, then I was playing the organ, and I learned to sing it. And but one of my other memories from my youth in music was playing and singing solo a lot, and mostly with an accompanist. I had an accompanist. So one in particular, I was at a talent show in Gary, Indiana, and my music teacher and friend Barbara Williams convinced me to enter this talent show. Gary, Indiana was the home of the Jackson brothers. And this was at a time in 1964 or so where they were just kind of coming into their own, and they were performing all over Gary, Indiana. So you can imagine the crowd, you can imagine the music. I wasn't exactly in the same groove, but Barbara went up there, she said, "You can do this," and she got me up on stage, and she convinced me to do this song. It's a song written by John Jacob Niles back in 1908, I think. And it's considered kind of an art song that many people do as soloists. But I'm going to do it a little different this time. I have another new instrument, using, I guess, this first video to do a lot of new instruments. This is one I just got just a few weeks ago. It's a Martin Sinker mahogany tenor. This mahogany was sunk in a river in Belize about 350 or 400 years ago, and was recovered about 20 years ago. And Martin got a hold of some of those logs and made guitars, ukuleles. The thing about sunken wood is it absorbs a lot of minerals, and so that's what all this black is in mahogany. It's not red like most mahogany, it's black. And so anyway, this is my new instrument, and I'm going to do John Jacob Niles, "Go Away From My Window." Go away from my window, go away from my door, go away, away, away from my bedside, and bother me no more, and bother me no more. I'll give you back your presents, I'll give you back your ring, but I won't forget my own true love as long as some birds sing, as long as songbirds sing. I'll tell all of my brothers, I'll tell my sisters too, the reason that my heart is broke is all because of you, is all because of you. Go away in the springtime, come back in the fall, bring us back more money than both of us can haul, than both of us can haul. Go away from my window, go away from my door, go away, away, away from my bedside, and bother can know it was a big hit. No, I didn't win the talent contest, but such is life. So my last song for this trip down memory lane with some of these real early songs, and is remembering working in Yellowstone National Park in 1968 and 69. And for the employees in Yellowstone, every year they have a talent show. And in 1969, I managed to hook up with a young woman from California. Sue and I made a pretty good duet, had good voices. And we entered the talent show. And we came in second in the all Yellowstone Park talent show that year. We finished second behind a drunk clogger from North Carolina. But I don't hold any bad feelings about that. Anyway, this is one of the songs we sang. It was a very popular song in 1969, as I'm sure you'll remember. And hope you like it. How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? How many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? How many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many times must a man look up before he can see the sky? How many ears must one man have before he can hear people cry? How many deaths will it take till we know that too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many years can a mountain exist before it's washed to the sea? How many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? And how many times can we all turn our heads, pretending we just don't see? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Still good questions today.